Nikola Tesla is one of the most famous and mysterious scientists of the past. Most of his inventions are still kept classified, and modern physics is not able to figure out his most interesting inventions. One of his most mysterious discoveries is the transmission of energy without conductors. Light bulbs randomly lit up in his hands. He turned on and off electric motors remotely. He even managed to pass an electric current of 2 million volts through himself. All this happened in the 1890s. In 1989, Nikola Tesla installed a device in his attic that emitted vibrations. After a few minutes, neighboring houses began to shake violently, dishes began to break, and soon frightened residents poured into the streets. Everyone gathered at Tesla's house, including the police. But fortunately or unfortunately, the excited scientist managed to destroy his device, and soon admitted that he could destroy the Brooklyn Bridge in a couple of hours. In 1903, New Yorkers witnessed the testing of Tesla's resonator tower. Hundreds of artificial lightning appeared over the ocean, which were more than 100 kilometers long. Nikola Tesla, with the help of his tower, could ignite various layers of the atmosphere, turning night into day, as evidenced by residents of Long Island. In one of Tesla's experiments, it turned out that his installation could power 200 incandescent light bulbs scattered within a radius of 42 kilometers from his house, where his laboratory was located. Nikola Tesla was convinced that if he could build a more powerful vibrator, he would be able to power anything and anywhere, in any corner of the earth. Tesla's vibrator itself was a huge transformer, above which towered a 60-meter tower with a copper ball on top. This vibrator used the earth as a conductor, where electric waves propagated through the earth to a diametrically opposite point from the tower, and then reflected back. Nikola Tesla himself believed that by building 12 such towers over the entire surface of the earth, it would be possible to provide wireless electricity to the whole world. In the 1900s, Tesla could receive a current of 100 million amperes and a voltage of 10,000 volts and maintain this state for as long as necessary. Modern scientists still cannot solve the riddle of Nikola Tesla and get such indicators. Now science has reached the bar of 30 million amperes, and then with the explosion of an electromagnetic bomb, the disappearance of the ship with the help of Nikola Tesla soon, the US Navy became interested in the mysterious scientist's developments. To defeat the enemy, methods of elimination using electric shocks at a distance, the creation of resonant weapons and even the development of a prototype time machine were developed. But the apotheosis of Nikola's military cooperation with the US Navy was the Rainbow Project. He developed stealth technology that allowed ships to be invisible to enemy radars. However, the experiments themselves were conducted by the military without Tesla, because of his demise. With the help of Tesla generators, an electromagnetic bubble was first tested on the destroyer Eldridge, which allowed the ship to disappear from radar. But the unexpected happened and the destroyer disappeared not only from radar, but in general. Eyewitnesses testify that the ship appeared at a distance of 150 kilometers from the place of disappearance. It was teleportation. But unfortunately, the entire crew that was on the destroyer went crazy and was dismissed as mentally unstable. The Rainbow Project was closed. The Tunguska meteorite Nikola Tesla's experiments and calculations went so far that he assumed and, somehow, proved the reverse of Einstein's theory that the ether exists. He was convinced of the existence of the ether, because Einstein, proving the impossibility of the existence of the ether, thereby provided evidence in favor of its existence. It was difficult for Nikola to imagine that there are radio waves, but there is no ether, the medium that carries these waves. Without ether, it is impossible to prove the existence of ball lightning, Tesla believed, and in fact, in truth, the nature of ball lightning still remains one of the most mysterious and unknown. Nikola wanted to increase the performance of his resonator and came to the conclusion that if an Earth-Moon resonance system was created, it would be possible to easily transfer energy to anywhere on the planet at a lower cost than through the Earth. Nikola began to assemble a new installation, and when X-Day approached, calculations showed that the energy reflected from the moon would hit one of the regions of Siberia. He already wanted to abandon the behavior, but after studying detailed maps and data about the area, he realized that this area was not inhabited. The experiment was successful, but Nikola Tesla only found out about it from the headlines of the newspaper news. Then he realized what a terrible weapon he had created. Knowing the human urge to exterminate his own kind, he decided that his invention would perish with him. The place of impact was the area of the Podkamennaya Tunguska River, a mysterious place where according to official data a meteorite fell, but there are still no reliable facts.